Hello, everyone, and welcome to my first ever live YouTube meditation. I'm so happy you're here. I'm Danielle Pailly, and I can hear me in the headphones, so I'm hoping that you can hear me out there. Um, so, we're going to get started. If you're new to meditation, don't worry, I will guide you through it. And if anyone feels uncomfortable at any time, you're free to stop, walk away, come back, and make the experience yours. You're not going to do it wrong, I promise. So, the purpose of this meditation is for self compassion and sending love out to the world and world peace. So, it's two parts self compassion, because I talk to a lot of people in coaching who are very down on themselves. They have a hard time forgiving themselves for past mistakes, myself included. As we age, we kind of notice our bodies don't act always the way we want them to. And so it's an exercise in self acceptance wherever we are and however we are in this moment. It's also to send love and acceptance out to our loved ones and build empathy. This could be friends, colleagues, family members. And then beyond that, to the world and all beings without exception, even people we don't like very much, because the idea is we are all worthy of love and acceptance. And if we don't feel that, um, that's when things don't go so well. And so the world and everyone in it could use a little bit more love. I imagine this meditation will be about 20 to 25 minutes. I will occasionally look up to keep an eye on the time. Otherwise, I'm going to either look down or have my eyes closed, and you're welcome to do the same. I have a general script in my head, but I don't script out everything I'm going to say. So, for good or bad, this is an original. Um, the chat is open, and you're welcome to comment on anything in this because it will be online afterward. I'm not going to answer any of the chat during the meditation or today, but I will go in after the fact, and hopefully in future sessions we'll do a Q&A after a meditation. So if I say anything that doesn't resonate with you, please feel free to autocorrect in your brain. For example, I might refer to the universe or supporters. If for you that's God and angels or whatever that means for you, please embrace that. So I think that's everything I was going to cover. Let's dive in. So I invite you to get comfortable. You can either be sitting in a chair cross legged or your feet flat on the floor. I'm going to rest my hands in my lap. Your eyes can be open or closed. And if you prefer to lay down, I invite you to do that with your arms out at your side. You just have to hear me. You don't have to be able to see me. So let's begin. So I want you to begin by just taking a deep breath in. Open your mouth and just sigh it out. And in this space, I invite you to place this bubble or this circle of protection around you, or a cocoon, whatever that looks like for you. Some people give it a color. And the idea is that everything outside are all the stresses in the world, things that we don't need to be dealing with in this moment. And on the inside of this cocoon or this bubble, everything is safe and peaceful. There's nothing you need to do. There's nowhere you need to be. And at this time, if it's appropriate for you, calling in any of the supporters from the universe, or call to mind the people that you love and care about, and just imagine them around you. There will be periods of silence, but if your eyes are closed, I promise you I'm still here. And to begin, let's draw our awareness to our breath. Simply breathing in and breathing out through our nose if that's available to us. If you have any sinus issues and you need to exhale through your mouth, or if you have any tension and you just want to let out a sigh, feel free to do so. Now, as we settle into that breath, sometimes it's helpful to notice an ocean wave in our mind. So the wave goes up, we inhale, it gently crests at the top, And then as we exhale, it rolls out. I'll be quiet for a moment while you find a nice, easy rhythm for your breathing. Now, as we do this, we might begin to notice the qualities of our breath. For example, as we inhale, we feel the rib cage expand and contract. We might notice our bellies expand and contract. You might notice the cooling sensation on your nostrils as you inhale and the warming as you exhale. And for some, you may actually hear the breath in your head or feel the flow down the back of the throat into the belly. I'm going to be quiet for just a moment. Now, in between those spaces of silence, you might find that thoughts are running through your head. Just become aware of them. It can be anything from, boy, this is silly. I don't know how I let Danielle talk me into this, or the grocery list, or whatever's going on and that you might be worried about. Just take a moment to acknowledge those thoughts without judging them or judging yourself for having them. Then I'd like you to gently turn them into clouds and allow them to float by. It's okay if they come back again. Just acknowledge them and watch them float by. And then come back to your breath as your anchor. Now, as you breathe in and as you breathe out, you might notice some physical sensations in your body. If that requires you to move or adjust, please feel free to do so. And as you're kind of poking around with inside with that curiosity, if you feel any tension, I'd like you to start drawing your breath into those spaces and exhale, allow them to relax. Inhale, drawing oxygen in, and exhale, relaxing. There will be periods of silence. When that happens, if your mind wanders, just gently bring it back to your breath, back into this moment. And as we relax the physical body, we might notice that any emotions that were tied to those spaces might begin to float up. Some may feel good, some not so good. And we honor those emotions, knowing we are having emotions, we are not our emotions. And we can observe them with curiosity, breathe love into them, allowing our emotions and our physical body to relax, allowing our thoughts to silence. And in this space, we express gratitude for our bodies. We know that we get injured, we become ill, and our bodies are with us throughout our lifetime to support us as well as they can. And the more positivity and love and gratitude we can send to our bodies, that is when we are at our best, physically and emotionally. So, in the next minute, sending love and appreciation to ourselves, to our bodies, and just for this moment, forgiving ourselves for any past mistakes and allowing them to float by. Now, at this time, returning to noticing your breath, simply breathing in and breathing out. And as we do that, call to mind people you care about. If you have trouble visualizing them, you might just assign them colors or shadows around you. So at this time, imagine all the people you care about. It might take a bit. Friends, family, loved ones, pets, coworkers, maybe acquaintances, people you admire. And even if you can't visualize them clearly, just notice in your mind's eye the collective energy of all these loving people gathering around you. And I want you to try making a shift with your breathing. And I want you to imagine that you're breathing in and out from your heart space. And imagine as you breathe in, that heart is like a billow and the oxygen and love fills your body. And as you exhale, you're sending love out to all of those people that you have around you, all of your supporters, all of your loved ones. This simple practice helps build empathy. I'm going to be quiet for just a moment. If your mind wanders, guiding yourself back, breathing in and out through the heart space, sending love and appreciation to those around you. Now, I want you to see if you can expand that circle to include the planet and everything and everyone on it, even those we might not like very much. Can you breathe in and out through the heart space, sending out love, with the understanding that we all are worthy of love and acceptance? And if we all get that love and acceptance, we will do better and we will be kinder to one another. I'm going to add one more component. You've been breathing in and out through your heart space, sending love outward. I want you to imagine that there's this closed circuit. So now all those around you are sending love back to you. And that might visualize coming in through the crown of your head, through your back, through your heart, however it makes sense for you. So you're breathing in love coming towards you, letting it fill you, and you have so much extra. Exhale, send love out. So it's a closed circuit. See if you can hold that image for about a minute. Relax your mind, gently returning to the breath, simply breathing in and breathing out. Allow your thoughts to be quiet. I'm going to add one more little piece to this. It is taken from a Buddha metta meditation, and we collectively say, may we be happy. We are all worthy of happiness. May we be happy. May we be healthy. We are all worthy of good health. May we be healthy. May we be safe. We all deserve to feel safe in our homes and in our world. May we be safe. And finally, may we live with ease or live with peace. We are all worthy to live with grace and ease and feel at peace in our hearts. And I'll ask you to sit with me for just a couple more minutes, drawing your awareness back to your breath, simply breathing in and breathing out. About another minute. Now, at this time, you want to kind of bring yourself back into the present room. You might wiggle your fingers and toes, rock your head from side to side, stretch overhead if you need to, coming back into the space. So, thank you so much for joining me. This video will be on YouTube after, and I'll also include a link to my insight timer meditations if you want to do more of this. And I promise to go and read any comments or things on the page. So, thank you and have a beautiful day.